When a woman has a family history of mitochondrial disease and is herself affected with muscle weakness consistent with a slowly progressive form of MELAS. MELAS is the abbreviation of mitochondrial encephalomyopathy, lactic acidosis, and stroke-like episodes. When serious mitochondrial disease, she was ultimately found to share a mutation in the MTTL1 gene. Mitochondria are often referred to as the power factories of the cell. They help turn the energy we take from the food into energy that the cell can use. Although most of our DNA is kept in the nucleus of each cell, mitochondria have their own set of DNA. The human genome stored in the nuclei of our cells contains around 3.3 billion base pairs, whereas mitochondrial DNA consists of less than 17,000. The majority of mitochondrial diseases are due to mutations in mitochondrial DNA. During the fertilization, half of a child's DNA comes from their father and half from their mother. However, the cytoplasm of the fertilized ovum almost comes from the oocyte. The child receives their mitochondrial DNA from their mother. Of course, the defects in mother's mitochondria also can pass on to the children. After preconception counseling, the couple learned that 100% of their offspring would inherit mutant mitochondria because all of mitochondria are maternally inherited via the cytoplasm of the oocyte. Recently, when new assisted reproductive technology has emerged, experimental three-parent fertility method would allow them to have children that were genetically their own but without mitochondrial disease. This technique places nuclear DNA from the oocyte of a woman with a mitochondrial defect into a donated egg that has had its nuclear DNA removed but contains healthy mitochondrial DNA. When the manipulated eggs were fertilized, genetic abnormalities were detected. The resulting healthy embryo would be transplanted into the uterus of the mother. In a sense, the baby has three parents because the donor mitochondrial DNA is passed down along with the mother and the father's nuclear DNA. The purpose of this medical process is the prevention of serious mitochondrial diseases that can be transmitted from the mother carrier of the unhealthy mitochondria. When baby with three parents, it may sound absurd, but it has brought unimaginable happiness to their parents. All those strong ethical concerns were brought up. The general opinion seems to believe that the benefits of mitochondrial replacement outweigh the risks and ethical consideration. When the world's first test tube baby was born in the United Kingdom in 1978, about 80% of the time there was criticism. Only 20% of the time was in favor. But today, we no longer think it's immoral. For any new technology, there is a process of acceptance. Well, this is the three-parent fertility method. Now, do you know the purpose of this new technique? Thanks for listening.